Alright, we're just getting things set up. Very good. Okay, welcome to the first ever Christopher live stream. What we're going to be doing this evening is I'm going to be playing through Pokemon Legends Z to A, and kind of inspired by, as I said in the community post, inspired by that meme about the anti-homelessness architecture in Pokemon Legends Z to A. I'm going to be, I think there may be a video here, so I'm going to, let me just bring my mic a bit closer. I'm going to, maybe I can turn up the gain of it because I can't get it as close as I would like. Blue Snowball, if I turn up the volume, let's see if that helps. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to play Pokemon Legends Z to A. Oh, a new update is available. Good thing oh no, how long is this going to take? Like 15 minutes? 2 minutes. Okay, that's good. So, I'm going to be playing Pokemon Legends Z to A. I've played a little bit of Pokemon Legends Arceus. So I'm a little familiar with the idea that the Pokemon Legends series is different. It's a little different to the regular Pokemon series. As you can see, I've also been playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, or specifically Sword. Been enjoying that. So I've kind of got a little bit of a feel for the newer Pokemon games, but I have not played Z to A at any point yet. So actually, I've just realised I've got my. Let me close this prediction. Nintendo Switch. Here we go. Which language will you play? I'm going to do English. As fun as it would be to learn Italian through Pokemon. Choose an option below to get started. I feel like this is me. More than the other ones. My hair's not quite that blonde, but that'll do. What is your name? Well, regular viewers of the channel will know that my real full name is Christopher. Definitely my real full name. But that is not an O. I've just realised as well, okay, my streaming studio is not showing me the chat. I might just get that up on my laptop over here, just out of view. Would you like to start with these settings? Or change hair colour? Okay, so I can find something a little more. I feel like that's more me. Milk tea. Do we feel like milk tea's accurate? I feel like milk tea's accurate. Hang on. Let's get some audience feedback. I'm gonna bring up the old the chat on my laptop. So I'm doing it through OBS, and I wonder if there's some way I can view the chat here. Doesn't look. Oh, I'm sure there is, but I don't know what it is. All right. Content. Live. How do I view it? Do I literally have to watch it on my laptop, maybe? I don't know. My internet is not going to have fun with that. Oh yeah, we have cockatoo transit here. Excellent. Okay. So let's go with, let's go with milk tea. I think that's good. And, wait a sec, did I just, milk tea, select. Okay, plus to confirm. Very good. Yes. Change looks. Ooh. Droopy is kind of fun. I kind of like half open. That's like it. That's fun. Color contacts. Have we got a grey, blue grey? There we go. Eyelash shape. I myself have natural eyelashes. Eyelash color. Same as hair, I guess. Eyebrow shape. Thick. Average. Thin. I feel like my eyebrows are average. I always spend way too long on the character creator screen. But that is very obviously not the point of this video, so I'm not gonna spend too long here. But I like creating just absolutely deranged characters. I like milk tea again. Let's match them. But this character is not going to be deranged. Like I'm one of those people who enjoys pushing the character creation screen to its limits. But I don't think the limits here are not far enough. I don't think. You know, this isn't like The Sims or Elder Ring where I can just make something insane. I have freckles. Not that many freckles. Maybe that many freckles. But they're more on my arms and my face. But I'll go with that anyway. Okay. I generally try to avoid having dark circles under my eyes. Alright. Let's confirm this. Yeah, I'm very okay with that look. Ready. Here we go. Cutscene to start us off. Egregious fall. Something's gone wrong at Prison Tower. Dispatch a team from the company to investigate. Now, okay, we're doing some dialogue. We cannot allow more disturbances in the city on our watch. Because this is Paris, right? So they're all in French. Okay, that's pretty crazy. I should also add I haven't played Pokemon X or Y since the games came out, so there may be references to those games that are just going to go way over my head. Whoa. Okay, now we're on a train. This is a good start. This is very footpaths and corner stores code. Catching a train into the city. Oh, the rodent phone. I remember that one from Pokemon Sword. Arriving at the Garden of Small. What we got in the bag? We've got a bit of intrigue so far, a bit of mystery. I'm enjoying this. I like this. Your train I won't do that. I can just read that out normally. Your train has arrived in Lumio City. But I'll do the dialogue French. Here we go. Half-closed eyes, man. Man, I aspire to that hairstyle. It's very cool. Alright, we can control the camera. Is this like the wild area in Sword and Shield there? Okay, pressing it doesn't zoom it out. What is this for? Lumio City, when they did. Oh, that's one big travel down. Hope you enjoy your visit to Lumios. That's a Heliop tile. All of the... I barely remember any of the Pokemon from X and Y from when I played the game. I remember them from Pokemon Go. You can find wild Pokemon even inside the city era. Whoops, not you again. I can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon we're gonna meet. I feel like they're not. In Sword and Shield, the dialogue was written to be very clearly like British, but I feel like they're not doing the same here, making it, you know, French. I'm not gonna read all of the dialogue. So you know what? I think what this game seems to understand. It's changed a lot. I think what this game seems to understand is that trains can be very social. Oh man, I'm not allowed to go back onto the train. Okay, I should probably go instead of just talking to everyone. I do like flashing. Okay, I think I have spoken to everybody. Oh, have I spoken to this person with the dog? Where'd the dog go? There we go. I'm ready for... I'm hoping to have some invigorating Pokemon back there. Whoa! That dog is a bit angry. I'm out of here. I've got to say, the urbanism for this town, this version of Paris, does seem promising so far. We've got some, you know, plenty of wide footpaths, very pedestrian friendly, clearly traffic calmed, which is very good to see. Pedestrian plaza leading towards the Eiffel Tower. Okay, we're good to go. Get ready for the spotlight again, you're free. This is a bad French accent, maybe I should stop. Hotel Z. I feel like I'm gonna try to... She's about to like go into a pyramid scheme or something. I do look like I'm ready to spend a lot of money on something with only a small amount of convincing. Like, I feel like for a 10-year-old, I don't know if I'm actually 10 in this game like the other Pokemon games, but I'm very well dressed and that's a pretty fancy looking bag, so... Oh yeah. That I am. Okay, that actually sucks. They're just broadcasting ads with full sound in the middle of a public space. Welcome to Lumio City, where people and Pokemon flourish together. My name is Jet and I am the CEO of Wasapico Incorporated. Pokemon are mysterious and rather magnificent creatures. I bet we are going to see them. They thrive upon me right here in our midst. In fact, so many Pokemon are based on their presence. But we began sitting at wild zones and they have comfortably alongside us. This is not a franchise. These are those creatures with many things. It's up to all of us to work with them so we can live in harmony. Maybe some strengthening the bonds between Alright, so she's is she a bit of a Robert Moses figure? Or is she more of like what's Robert Adam Driver's character from Megalopolis? We've now employed our patented holotech in all corners of the rooms. So our interactive guides can teach you more about the city. I'm not sure if this is meant to be sinister or not. I'm feeling like there's going to be... Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, is this... You know, how are they going to pull this off without some, like, really dodgy slum clearance or something and making a bunch of people homeless? Like, that's the vibe it's giving, you know? Kind of Robert Moses, you know? Doing slum clearing in New York City and then businesses. Pardon the construction now. Yeah, okay. We'll see where this goes. A little dystopian that they're just blaring ads full volume in a public space. Uh-oh. Hang on a sec. That's crazy. Ooh, main mission. So I get missions. Get your travel bag back. I'm not actually I assume I'm just going to follow these three guys. They might know which way to go. Where'd it go? There it is. Maybe those two hired the... Yeah. I thought my bag was pretty flash. Hey, you're Tawny. Oh, she must be famous. Ah. Cool. Does that mean I'm going to get a Pokemon? Battle with Pokemon! Yeah! So now I get to choose one. It feels a bit like naive to just come to this city without a Pokemon, but yeah, that's alright. Alright. We've got a difficult choice ahead of us. I should have planned this beforehand, which one I'll buy. Buy? Or which one I'll take, which seller I'll take. I like Chikorita, I like Tepig. Totodile, probably not. Like, it's not a bad Pokemon, it's just not this way. I think Tepig is more powerful. I have such a soft spot for Chikorita. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chikorita. Yeah. I think the battles are meant to be different in this game. I like that guy's ultra cool there. Very stylish. Alright. we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what the battles are like in this version of the game, if they're the same as like regular series, or can we go back? Alright. Hold down ZL. ZL to focus on the... Yeah, I got this switch like a week ago. Hold down ZL to focus on your person. Focus on your own target. A for other buttons to pull your person on. How do I use tackle? Okay, so I press the button that corresponds to it. Oh, hang on. Alright, this is interesting. Come with me, you gotta dodge. Okay. I don't know if we can dodge, I don't know if I'm way off. Oh man, come on, Chikorita. Maybe I should have been in that tail. Because it's like if they recharge at different rates, maybe there's finally a reason to use those like defense lowering, stat changing kind of moves. We lost. And doing you at that, I'm more disappointed than I've said that you were Ponchon. I guess you'd say it in French. Au revoir. That was the first French thing anyone said to me all day. I love the dialogue here is all just like two different ways to say the exact same thing. Feels like there's no, there aren't any real choices here, but I guess it gives the illusion of choice. Who does she think I am that I don't know what a Pokeball is? Have I come from some region where there aren't Pokemon? That's kind of cute. Nice. Battle zone activated. Okay. What do we got going on here? Oh, that was quick. And here we are in a battle zone. What? That was, we just like, what did we do? We just like wandered along, chatted, and then the sunset, and then we're in like a dodgy part of town. Yeah, it's interesting how they regulate this. I wonder how this is regulated. Is Lumio City a bit of like a police state or something? What's going on? Now, these are the real questions we've got to ask. How do they regulate it? I mean, by the looks of that little red thing, there's something technological about it. Escape from the battle zone. I guess the red shield is like to protect people's houses from the Pokemon battles. on about it, making eye contact. You know, as soon as you gotta look away, otherwise someone will try to at you. Alright, Bridget the waitress. Let's see how it goes. So Z8 or lock on. And oh, I've got to control this leakage. That's pretty good. Oh, this is kind of fun. I think I'm getting the hang of this a bit more. Yeah, nice. Funnel. Alright, leave it. Now, do anything else about is there any way to look at it? Yeah, nice. In the chat, if you have played this before and if there's any way to dodge the attacks, let me know. Because I feel like in this kind of more like real-time thing, that's something that should exist, right? You have to just like learn and move to dodge. What's the deal with that? Does the battle zone only open at night? That feels like a bad idea. But I guess maybe like it means that people who want to hang out in the city during the day don't have to like walk through a bunch of Pokemon battles. So maybe it makes sense. I guess it's like your battle zone, so you're kind of like, in the clubs. I was actually thinking too much about the battle zone thing. I had no idea what you just said. I think I'm just following that. Man, this kind of seems like the Purge or something. Like, I feel like it's kind of crazy to make a place where it's like illegally if you go in there you have to battle. Especially because there weren't any, I haven't seen any posters or announcements about it for like, tourists or anything. They're all gonna like gang up on us. It's a bit like that. Oh. Also, I feel like the fact that they're waiting at the edge of the battle zone to like ambush people who obviously want to get out of the battle zone, that's kind of pretty light blue. $3,000 old. Yeah, I feel like this floet is maybe from X and Y, but I do not remember. Escape from the battle zone. How do you think people who live in the battle zone feel about it? That's what I want to know. Hotel's there. Not that way. Okay, which way? This way? Oh yeah, yes. Like where the hotels. Yeah. Look, it's important to have a good network of alleyways and laneways in a city. So so far the urbanism is looking good. But I do question the battle zone. Although it kind of makes sense. But it just seemed like a regular peaceful residential area. Like, I could definitely imagine that it might be a good idea. I guess they want the twists and turns, but for me it seems like, from the perspective of the people who live there, surely you make a main street a battle zone. And then it's like, the shops all get good business, and as everyone goes there to battle, and it doesn't matter if it's too loud because that's what's expected there anyway. That's how I'd implement a battle zone, to be perfectly honest. Alright. This person's very tall. A Zygarde cell. That's what that is, right? Pure and Pokemon when fate dictates it should be so. Nah, I'm gonna give up on the French accent. It's not working today. So I think, I wonder if this guy is someone from the X and Y games. If anyone remembers about this, feel free to pop it into the chat. Will that power for a Pokemon trainer from this person? So maybe I urge you to treasure Pokemon. This guy's name is AZ. Is it Az or AZ? Very nice. What have I got myself into? Did I have any plans when I arrived here? That's what I want to know. Like, was I just like, going to the big city, let's see what happens, and then just stumbled into this crazy circumstance? Here we go. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's quite a nice room. Lie down on your bed and get a good night's sleep. Can I interact with any of these things? Or is it just not at this stage? Ooh, investigate. Someone's left you water and other amenities. That's very nice. What have we got here? I swear I saw that A button. Whoa. Was that rest? Or was it something else? Oh, that's the amenities. Alright, let's have a rest. It's very late, Tawny, but I suppose so. A stunning panorama. Ooh. So now we're going to get a sense of how the city as a whole is laid out. That'll be fun. I think it is AZ. Why else would it be capitalized? Sure. But I guess I didn't have any previous plans coming to this city. I just didn't even touch that. This is a bit awkward. Oh, there's the Zygarde Seal again. I cannot remember anything about Zygarde. Mission complete, very nice. Alright, so far, what have we got as far as the urbanism? We've got some good pedestrianised laneways, although the battle zone is interesting in how they've implemented that. We've got a train station as the main way to enter the city, so that's a plus. So far it seems very positive, but the problem is this whole redevelopment thing. Not that it's a problem at this stage, it could be very good, but gentrification, as with what many people have been saying about the anti-homelessness benches and things like that, gentrification is what comes to mind. And I wonder if things are at the point where people are using Pokemon to steal other people's bags. And I guess pickpocketing is a thing that does happen in Europe, I suppose. Although this is a whole new level. But that makes me wonder, what's the income inequality like in this place, and how is that going to be affected by the redevelopment? Perhaps not things that the creators of the game were thinking about in too much depth, but something that nonetheless I'm curious to see evidence for throughout the game, what direction this is going to take. That is ZA Royale. See, the fact that they didn't have anything to tell, I feel like that's when you're on the train, there should be an announcement saying hey, just so you know, there's a part of the city where if you wander in there, people are going to challenge you to a Pokemon battle. That feels like important knowledge. What does it need protecting from? That's what I want to know. Where's the option to just say, yeah, I'll do it? That sounds awesome. This definitely seems like a scam. It's certainly a phishing email. Surveillance state? This is a little dystopian. I feel like I ought to bring the microphone a little closer to me. Let's see what I can do. Here we go. This should help. I just got it up on the chair here. Alright. Voila! Oh, we've got French thing number 2. That says installing. My camera's covering it there. Oh, that was something that I could just click A to. There you go. The ZA Royale app successfully installed. Team NZ. Alright, I'll do it. Can I put that on? Oh, I like that trouble there. Oh, that's alright. Okay, got my little satchel, got my training shoes. Oh yeah, snot green, not a bad look. I can't believe that there's an app for battling Pokemon now. Crazy. I feel like this is, once again, we've got a bit of gentrification going on here. I remember back in my day, you could just like walk into a Pokemon gym. You didn't have to give over any of your personal data or anything. Now you gotta get an app. I bet they're with those big screens all over the city. I almost wonder, are they checking people's battle stats and using their location to do targeted ads on billboards nearby? Like, you gotta be wondering these kind of things. What does Lumios need framing from? I feel like I got that. How to roll? Oh, there is dodging. Yeah, nice. You remember? Is this the other member of the team? Enchanté. What is that? That's I don't know what that means. I assume it means nice to meet you. Enchanté. Press B to dash. Press Y to dive and roll. Hang on, so I personally... Ooh! Oh, I made like a little yip sound. Who's this person? Oh, leader. Leader? This is one weird hotel. Oh, yeah, save it for the battle zone. Alright. Let's do it. Since they did make a battle zone, does that mean that there are rules that apply to Pokemon battles outside of it? Or are you just, like, is the battle zone just somewhere where you can't say no? Because that's crazy. How does the dodging get into maybe the dodging is unrelated. Yeah, I know what this is. to evolving, maybe, unless it's level 18. Yeah, I can press buttons. More secure. And they keep talking about how there's something going on with the city. I'm curious here to a wild zone. So this is what I'm curious about. I think it could be really interesting to make a video talking about how nature is incorporated into the cities here. And I think there's something to critique here with the idea of having zones that are wild rather than nature integrated throughout the city. But it'll be interesting to see how they execute. So handy guidance feature. Check the map at any time by pressing plus. Press X to open your mission list. Check details of the missions. Ooh, you can have multiple missions going at once. Cool. So, a new life in Lemio City. X missions. A new life. It's been one of them. Yeah, the new life in Lemio City. So I literally just moved here for a new start. That's crazy. I don't know how old my character is. Like 18 maybe? We'll go, have it. So I already did that, didn't I? Yeah, so now I want to go to Wild Zone, the Wild Zone. If I hit that and put a pin in there, close. The goals try to achieve very focused missions. So they really made this like an RPG in a more traditional sense. Alright, so there's a little exclamation mark there if oh yeah, but the exclamation mark is not the same direction as the wild zone, so I guess I'll have to go. I wonder what insurance is like. What insurance is like in linear cities. If there are Pokemon-related premiums that businesses and households have to pay. What's this little... Whoop. Can I take a photo or something? What's going on with that? I have Chikorita out. Oh, that's just because there's something I can lock onto. Can I tap that? I guess Chikorita is not powerful. How do I get it back in this place? Alright, let's go for a run. Go up the ladder. Oh yeah, I think one of the commenters on my community post was saying like how the wild zones are all up ladders, and so like what is that, what are the accessibility implications of that? I think that's potentially a valid observation. But although we'll see when we go into the wild zone. I think that's what the commenter is saying. Hang on a second. Can I go? Whoop! Oh. Pokemon centers. I wonder if they're going to be... What if they're going to be different in this game? Pokemon are dropped so many items these days. So I guess we've got to keep an eye out for any items. Alright. Try talking to the lady at the counter. It's nice joy. Enchanté! Is this your first visit to a Pokemon Center in this city? If you bring us your injured Pokemon, we'll hear them no charge. We also sell items. The Pokédex app. Everything's an app now. That's crazy. Wow. This feels like really, the city feels much more commercialized than other places in. Nah, I'll do it. I gotta install that app. I feel like not having the Pokédex app is like not having a QR code reader. Alright, there we go. Try bringing out my buddy. So now I register it? Yeah, sweet. I wonder if this is used for citizen science. Like, I wonder if there's you can go on the Pokédex. I wonder if that's how Pokédexes have always worked, right? Because they tell you where they're located in the wild once you register one. So I wonder if it is a bit like, what's that? eBird, Something like that. Oh yeah, we can check habitat under investigation. Interesting. Maybe they should start doing that in real life, offering like prizes for doing citizen science. I'm sure some places do. But that's pretty cool. Because I guess. I don't think I've ever mentioned this on the channel, but I do a little bit of birding every year. Big fan of bird watching. I've got a few books and everything on bird identification books and things like that. And I feel like the thing that kind of got me into birding to begin with is the fact that it's basically like Pokemon in real life. What potion? I like the traffic calming here. We've got no street parking except in very specific spots. So the road is at every point about as narrow as it can be, which encourages the drivers to go slowly. Oh yeah, and there we've got a taxi. So it's not even a private car. Like, can you even own a private car? So I wonder. We've got a curb, but a low curb. We've got bollards. This is looking like there's some really good pedestrian-friendly amenities around the streets of design. Alright, here's the wild zone. Wild zones are sectioned up areas in the city where well-preserved. So I guess it's a bit like a national park. Some ways, but it looks very urban, which is interesting. Alright, here we go. Are you ready for a tax? Oh, I have to press that again. Okay. Why is there a car here? Ooh, cute. Little fledgling. Catch a wild Pokemon, you'll need a for all Pokeball. You said Bell to focus on the person that ZR. Alright. Let's give this a crack. 10 Pokeballs, nice. It's nice having a rich friend who can just give you Pokeballs. That's like best case scenario, isn't it? If you wander into a city, you make a friend with someone who's got enough money for Pokeballs and who owns a hotel that you can just stay in. That's sick. I wish that happened to me when I moved to Sydney. Specifically the Pokeball bit. When you use ZL, you'll see details like its name, easy to catch. The more symbols you see, okay, so the more up arrows, or chevrons, I suppose, which is very French, isn't it? The chevron. Alright, so what? We got 4 chevrons. Alright, we're here. Okay, we must have done that like a So now I gotta damage it. Will I? Why are you making me waste all your Pokeballs? Oh, that was cute though. It went like bounced around in the air. Congrats, you caught a Fletchling! Very nice. I like Fletchling. I think their evolutions are pretty cool. Oh, Bartleby. Is this just like building my team for me? But it's okay. All you've got to do is have your trusty Pokemon. Ah, so you like knock it out and then you catch it. Interesting. Well, it's angry, it can't be caught. Yeah, bring out your partner Pokemon. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh man, they actually attacked me. That's nuts. Well, okay, send Pokemon out. Oh, send it out. Yeah, Chikorita, go and use some leafage. Leafage, get tackle. Leafage. Hey. Alright, so now if I go, catch it quick. You said, throw it. Come on. Yeah! Crouch? How do I do that one? Alright. Did they tell me a button to press? I did not see that. 10 more Pokeballs. Alright, I've got 3. I need 2 more. Let's give this a crack. L... What was it? L... Yeah, there we go. So, who's this fella? Hey, do you know about potions? I do know about potions. Oh, thanks. These people are nice who just like give away all their stuff. I've got my best buds right here with me. Fight back with your own Pokemon. Run like the wind. Oh, Scatterbug. I feel bad just attacking it. Unless he's leafage. Oh no, but it's a bug type. Not very effective. Tackle. Hail Whip. Oh, if it's a bug type. Hang on, I'm sending out Fletchinder. Let's see if this fella knows a fire type. He knows a pet. Super effective. Yeah! Okay, and then I've got a chocolate flavor. This is fun. I like this battle, these battle mechanics. What do we got? Another Scatterbug? Don't really need another Scatterbug, because this fella attacked me. What do we got here? A Weevil. I feel bad sneaking up on that thing now. Maybe they can real. Come on, take it. Yeah! Chuck a Pokeball. Nice. This is fun. This is literally like intense bird watching. But they should totally have this like throughout the city. But then it would be really interesting if you... Oh, I love Marie. Okay, I've got it, but I'm switching to... Is Bumblebee ground? It's X. Okay. You can also manually save by pressing I'm gonna do that. Just because I feel like it's cool. Whoops, boxes. Yeah, cool. Bumblebee is normal. Its evolution is ground, isn't it? So if I'm battling Marie, I'd be better off with Chikorita, I think. Who has full health, so that's fine. I'm gonna go and alright. It's 5. Hell yeah. God. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting to throw the ball. Here we go. I like how, here we go. Can I talk to Chico yet? That's alright. So I've got a Marie. Ooh, we got an item. Paralyzed heal. This is such a cute game. I really like the battling and stuff. Would you care for a sample? One Lumio Skelette. What is that? Oh, cool, like a full heal, but I've got 10,000 parts. I guess it makes sense to save up a little bit. Talk, yeah. I guess it makes sense to save up a bit before moving to a new town. I wonder what that... Okay, so if one snack is like $3, I reckon a dollar, like a Poké dollar, is probably a cent. That feels plausible. So it was like, yeah. So I have like, in that case, 100. Oh man, my maths is gonna fail me. Like $100. Maybe less. We got any other guys? We've got some scatterbugs. Already. Another item. What's this? Yep, I didn't know about that previously. Is this Potions guy? Be sure to have him battle against Bob. Oh yeah, maybe I'll just... Is there anything that I want to level up? I definitely think and this is perfect leveling up time. Okay, I feel... Did it get experience? Aww. Okay. Oh, so it like literally moves slower. Nice, you got experience if I go here, Pokemon. Let me try that again. I feel bad just like rolling through these Pokemon's. I want to see... Oh yeah, so we have the experience in the left there. Okay. Alright, what am I up to now? Oh, I've got to go this way. I actually like how it, like the park is built into the streetscape. Like, I think that's cool. We should do that kind of stuff. Why is there a question mark above it? Oh, it's just curious, maybe. Alright, leave. The power of science is amazing. Holotech keeps wild zones safe. You know what? What if the whole city was a wild zone? Like, I wonder if that's... There's still this idea of control of nature and stuff. There's something there. What did I just pick up? A tiny mushroom. There's something to that idea, I think. Cool. There's some guys I have. Oh, I've got to go get that YouTube. What's that? But I guess it's like, there's something to that idea, isn't there, about like, oh no, I've got to like segmenting nature up rather than integrating it into the city. Like I think it's, that area does have the nature integrated into the city in a really interesting way. But it's still like segmented off. You try to keep them renovated. Making sure they're not just like falling apart. That is a cool building. I just go on looking around, going back eyes. The French accent is still on, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Use a potion though. Ooh, the director will give me a prize directly. That's pretty insane. Is this gonna be the lady from the ad? Okay, could I have gone to the laboratory to see what's going on with maybe? That short-sighted? Well, Pokemon love it, but you can't just throw them in a wild zone and call it a day. Ooh, this is interesting. No, you've got to have scientists survey and study these things to figure out what's safe. Ooh, someone doesn't like the old rules and regulations. So this person just wants wild zones everywhere, I guess. No, or not, or just no wild zones. Oh, wow, sad. Should have thought of that. I feel like if she's already this busy, she shouldn't be giving out prizes by hand. That's 600 species. Look at that. I've been hoping someone like you would tell me. What do you mean? Oh, you want to know, do you? Then I'll explain the whole mess. See, for whatever reason, we've been seeing this influx of wild Pokemon within New York City lately. That's what led to the construction of all these wild zones. Ah, interesting. So the Pokemon came to the city and then they built the wild zones around it. That's interesting. That kind of changes things. Because often when we build quote-unquote wild zones or like nature in cities, it's to provide habitats for animals that like aren't thriving in the urban environment, as well as all the nature being good, being able to appreciate trees and the transpiration it cools things down in the shade of trees and things like that. But I think it is about providing habitats, so the fact that the Pokemon have just wandered in, that kind of changes things, it recontextualizes it. Research requests. Very nice. Ah, classic. Research. Oh, very good. Now I can get rid of those. And what's the next? How do I earn that? Does it say? 500 points. How do I get? Wait, what's worth the point? I guess the different tasks are. Yeah, cool. So I better go teach someone Rock Smash. And then I can get rid of those big rocks in the middle of the pathway. Alright. Satchel. Left and right. Rock Smash. Use this item. Yeah, probably. Here we go. Sweet. I gotta go to the Pokemon Center to heal everybody. I came up with some new research you can do for me. You know, you can just talk to me. People who text when you're in the same room is some of the worst. Alright. Mabel's research. How does that... Oh, requests. 10 Pokemon. 3 normal types, so just Pokemon of different types. Evolve Pokemon. Yeah, cool. Ah, this is fun. Alright, are there any items around here that I can loot? Is that dodgy on me? I kind of am curious about the laboratory. I might check that out. Me too. Okay, this is interesting. I'm like a citizen scientist in this game. One F lobby, let's do it. I compulsively talk to every character in video games, so nothing to be done about it. Especially in Pokemon, like you never know who's going to. Seeking assistance, no thanks. I get free accommodation. I don't need it. Yeah, like in Pokemon, you never know who's going to give you an item, so I always like to talk to people. Scraggy! Yeah, that's Scraggy just talk. No. Of course not. That would have been crazy. We do happen to be close to fair. Oh, that's me. French accent is not working today. Whoa, Naveen. Yeah. A tie. I really hope I get a tie. Okay, a hat will do. I wanted to eventually. Oh, a striped trilby. I don't know if that's really my style. Yeah, that's kind of Reddit. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to keep working on this outfit. No, I wouldn't. I wasn't gonna. Thank you. I better go to a clothing store by pressing minus while on the main menu. Alright, let's have a look at that. Because I better go to a boutique. I think I want to get. Hey, you get your prize. It's OTM. I gotta get my style going. I gotta visit a fashion boutique. Oh, way ahead of you. Already done it. Already done it. Yep, I know. I already did it. But I'm old hat at Pokemon. Just not this version of Pokemon. Alright, let's have a look. Belt is left. Sure wish I could use Rock Smash. Okay, so if I go over here, throw the star out. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, it got experience from Rock Smashing. I suppose what we want to do now is go back to the hotel and smash the rocks there. Oh, and I can go in here. Excellent. What is some water? Can I swim? I guess I need a Pokemon who knows how to swim. And then I can go and get Pichu. Can Bumblebee swim? Oh, what the heck? That's cute. There's a little... How do I do that? It's too fast. I guess I gotta get someone who knows surf or something. This is too complicated. Just roll up for a Pichu. Just go way. Can I go this way? Oh! Did that guy just get a lag wrong? What's happening there? Who am I? Who's attacking me? Ah! Oh! Bumblebee, Weedle's against it. Okay, Weedle, where are you? Rock, that's not a good choice against. Okay, Rock Smash is a good choice against. Man, this is crazy. Oh, where'd Weedle go? Scatterbug! Why is everything attacking? Scatterbug. This is crazy. I'm under attack here. Oh man, okay, I'm switching. Okay, maybe is that it? Flashlight. Alright, maybe takes the wrong. Ah, spring shot. Oh, how do I aim? Pet. Man, this is nuts. And then peck this guy. Peck this guy. Oh, alright, growl at this guy. And now pet. Man, this guy's gonna be pretty angry. Oh no, now I'm chasing it down. Oh, lucky that KO happened off screen. That would have been too violent, I think, for my instant lives. That was nuts. Bumblebee's had a bit of a go of it now, poor fella. But I've got more smashing for it to do. Sorry, Bumblebee. Oh, it's poison. It's losing health. Okay, I am going to... I'm gonna run right out of here. And take my Pokemon to the Pokemon Center. Error! YouTube is not responding. What do you mean? Hang on. Let me just test this straight and set up that I've got an error. I refresh this. I'm just gonna make sure we're all good. Yep. Looks fine. Looks fine. Okay, Pokemon Center time, or I suppose we could go back to the hotel. Bumblebee's gotta be before I send it down. Where's the Pokemon Center? Okay, X. Is that, can I go back? Was it a different one for that? Yeah, plus. Pokemon Center. Alright, I go straight along here. Let's go. This is like literally the guy who walks around with the claw and the big mesh bag to like put things in return and earn. I feel like that's that guy. Bonjour, welcome to the Pokemon Center. How can we be of service? I wonder if the nurse droid here is going to continue the long-held tradition of saying, we hope to see you again, like, hoping with the Pokemon. I can hear it. I'd like to buy, what do we got going on here? We've already got 15 Pokeballs, we've got 9 potions. We can buy super potions. I feel like I need them. Okay, I think I'm happy with what I've got right now. Alright. I like that attitude. I mean, although it's still kind of like, you hope that the Pokemon are not too upset by the whole battling thing. The whole being enslaved thing. Or, you know, maybe being domesticated. Put mud shot. That is not going to be helpful. I like that using the TMs, using like the and stuff still gives you experience. That's kind of fun. There we go. Level up. Level 8. What level are my guys now? Let's have a look. Level 9, 7, 8, 5, 4, 4. I should train them all up a little bit at some point. I like this team. This is a cute team to start off with. I get it. Just because I... good is it, like, just having a friend who like is like, here's some free accommodation, here's some free food. Living the dream. I got lucky. It's fun. Interesting, we've got some criticism of it. Yeah, I think that's interesting. You know, if we compare wild zones to like parks or whatever, things like that, or national parks, or like little areas of habitat in cities, it's interesting that we've got some self-awareness and some discussion about like, it'd be interesting to see where this discussion goes. Like, what is the ideal way of like non-humans to coexist? I'm interested to see where they take this. Like, I think the original video idea was like, what if we did a video on gentrification? Now I'm thinking, what if we do a video on nature in cities? And animals in cities and wildlife in cities. We'll see where the story goes. To rank life. Oh, I guess that's hence Z to A. We've got to make our way through the ranks. What's a promotion match? Ah, so it's not a match to promote the Z to A right now. Did it say challenges ticket? That's right. Promotion man, yeah, shows the new Z to A app. Gotta be on the trainers. Type it in barrels. Yeah. Now I got Pokemon, so. I think it's so crazy how the battle zones only happen at night. Like, that's wild. I can imagine being so annoyed. Do you think the little red shields stop the sound of it all from getting through as well? Like, that must be expensive. But I can imagine like heaps of people would come to Lumio City for the battle, and it would probably do a lot for their economy. Okay. Battling the Z to A. Now let's do it. Actually, this is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this game so far. Val is correct. Alright, what's up, 20? Downey. 20? 20 out? I don't know. Ready as I'll ever be. Battle zone activated. Here we go. There's the battle zone. Ah, so they do different places each night. That would be crazy. Imagine, like, that feels like the equivalent of, so like in Sydney, in Enmore, there's a special entertainment precinct. Like, they've classified Enmore as a special entertainment precinct, which basically means like you can't, you know, there's more of a process for noise complaints and things like that. Like, basically means Sydney's like lockout laws don't apply in any way. Opening hours are way later, things like that. So, like that, I feel like that's like just randomly changing where the special entertainment precinct boundaries are every single night. It's nuts. Still salty that they didn't give me a tie. So it is the eye contact of Pokemon. Healing come by whenever. I'm gonna have to look up how you actually pronounce it. Oh, we've got a mushroom. Tiny mushroom. I wonder what the tiny mushrooms are used for. Whoa, you've been challenged. Is that lady from before? Oh, what do we know? Thundershock. Oh, no, Marie. Oh, Chikorita. Oh no, I want fletchling. Give me fletchling. An early grass type. Okay. Peck. Give it up, Peck. Oh, man, this is nice. Okay, come on. Give it a growl while we're here. Okay, and then hang on. What happened there? Was I battling one guy and then beat it and then send out another? This is much more. I've got to get my head out of the turn-based mode. Oh yeah. The old XP share. I am going back. Oh, what's that on the ground? Why can't I move? Why can't I move? Oh yeah, it was just loading. Oh, pretty feather. Okay. Eye contact. Oh, 1 and 2. I like that. Let's go. That feels so sneaky. She's nice. Nicer than the one. Here we go. Let's attack this button. So now what I want to do, I'm going to use my Bumblebee and just rock smash, just try to get small. So let's get that going. Okay. Let's sneak up. This is crazy. Oh yeah, you want to like make sure you're on there. Yeah, ultimate tackler. Yeah! Victory! Oh yeah, oh, victory, it even says victory. Cool. Ooh, 50 medals. And I want to get 1,000 points, isn't it? That's what I want to be doing. Looks like you're doing well. One more double you should get you up to 100 points. Gotta be racking up those garbs. Marie barely took any damage then as well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, maybe just XP here. Alright, I'm gonna keep sneaking. I'm gonna reach the end of this part of the battle. Left hand here. What do we got? No hide here. Wait, hang on. Three potions. Okay, so I've already beat. guess I want to be turning left here. That's the way to go, isn't it? Oh yeah, here's somebody. What's your back in battles? Oh no, this is my friend. Maybe I'll see what was her name again? Winning Pokemon battles. Ooh. Interesting. Half of them. Is that what it said? Yeah, wow. Please use a key. What is this error? Please use a keyframe. Open Studio. Hang on. It said there was an error. Keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. That's sad. I don't know what that means. I think the stream is still fine. Let me just double check. Yeah, the stream's looking good. The citrus berry. Okay. Heck! Oh wow! That was pretty easy. Oh, I got a cow. Alright. Oh wow, fast travel. Map. Why is it not letting me? Oh, because it's in a list. Click on setup. One slot. I'm all good. I don't think my guys need to be like so one-shot that way. Here we go. Alright, I think what I might do is have a crack at this promotion match. And I really hope that my opponent begins with the letter of, like, their name begins with the letter of the alphabet that I'm up to, or something like that. I feel like that's what they're doing. I feel like after this promotion match, we'll wrap up this stream. I will review, and then I'll hopefully come back and make the stream a little smoother next time. Well, I've been enjoying this. We'll make it a regular thing, and that way people can get a sense of the schedule and tune in, know when to tune in. Sure, I guess that's one perspective. I guess if you don't have a Pokemon, that's true. The politics of wild zones is so interesting. Paragon is such a good game. That's kind of nice how people just like know, like, oh, this person. You know, it's like a little social event. It's a little social gathering. I've just realised that my camera's been covering this the whole time. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to move. Maybe I should bring this up here. There we go. Alright, that, now you can read the dialogue. If Zach has bought a lot of promotional matches, how come he's still at Z? Is it because his name is Zach? Yeah, this guy just sucks. I bet that's what's going on. Bonjour, sweet Operas. Très bien. Whoa, that's toxic. What is piece of gâteau. As a taxi dream, what does that mean? What? This guy's evil! This is my arch nemesis! What about trains? What about the bicycle? Man, I've got to beat this guy. This guy is pure evil. Alright. I really hope I leveled up enough. I was not thinking about what kind of Pokemon this guy was. Slowpoke, I got Chikorita. Feel lucky. Okay, let's alright. It's time for Leafy. Disarm his voice. Alright, Leafy, let's go. What is disarming his voice? Okay, it does that. This is someone. Yeah! Oh, I feel like I healed. Oh, it's because I leveled up. Level 10. Yeah. Luckily, I have. Oh, it tells me to give me a little bit. Whoa, thunder. Thunderwave. That's paralyzed. I'm gonna growl at it. Alright, Thunderstruck, let's go. Tackle, let's go. Thunderstruck, let's go. Yeah! Memory! Cool. The adrenaline's pumping here. This is, I kind of like this real time up. It's fun. Yo, you'll be stuck at rank Z because no one likes the idea of mandatory taxes. That sucks. Tackle. Oh wow, this guy's level 9. Okay. Is that Psychic the Fairy? I feel like I'm still getting a Psychic the Fairy type advantages. Uh-oh! Whoa, Chikorita! Almost fainted. There's so many... It's keeping track of the health and the moves and everything while battling in real time. It's kind of nuts. But I like it. I feel like these are like the easiest low level battles as well, and I'm like, oh, it's so intense, but yeah, it's good fun. It's how it should be. And then my skills will build up with the battles. This is why they call me Les Éternels. Yeah, go back to your taxi, loser. I'm so glad I beat that guy. Because I don't know what I would have done if trains had been there in New City. I wonder if we get a bicycle in this game. That would be sick. mysterious fella. Or not fella. A detective. Good detective work, prompting an introduction, figuring out who I am. Wait, is this person like a private investigator? I love the anime run, the Naruto run, classic. Nice. Well, that was good fun. Okay. Battle zone deactivated. Yeah, nice. Total prize money. Making that bank. That was actually not that much money. But that's alright. I'm richer than when I came in. I guess that's 10% of my starting cash. Hotel, sweet hotel. Tastes like victory! Dude, I look like such a little loser with that hair and that hat. Like, the hat makes my hair look greasy. Like, ugh, I don't like it. I really gotta go visit a fashion, like a little fashion boutique. I've been Pokemon trainers in other lives. You know, Elite Four champions and things like that. So it's not like I'm new to it. In a previous life I've done this before. No, I don't. Whoa, Mega Evolution. I like some of the Mega Evolution designs, like Mega Charizard is cool, Mega Lucario. Yeah, being a detective, much more important to be a Pokemon battler. Rest easy. More hint at something going on here. Whoa. Does that mean free food as well? This is a good gig. Like you'll eat a Zygarde cell. That doesn't sound ethical. Bon appetit. Uh-oh. Curry and croissants. Croissant curry. Croissant curry. Croissant. I actually think that could work. I actually think as a dish that could totally work. As long as the curry is like on the sweeter side, like a sweeter curry. I think that could work. I kind of want to try cooking it. Glad to be here with the free food and the free accommodation. Could you imagine there are probably people out there, you know, grinding that battle area, that battle zone, just to pay the rent? That's kind of crazy. Alright, well, I think that'll do for our first stream. Currently there is no one watching, but if you stumble across this after the fact, let me know in the comments what you thought, whether you'd like to see more, and make sure to tune in for the next stream. Next Saturday I will not be doing this stream. I'll have to find a day that I can do regularly. But I will endeavour to make this a regular series because I've had fun, and I hope you have too. So with that, never mind, let's evolve Weedle first, so it doesn't automatically evolve. Let's evolve Weedle. And on that note, once we've evolved Weedle, then we'll finish things off. That is a cool evolution. Nice. Cool. Well, on that note, let's wrap things up. Hope you enjoyed the stream. As soon as I schedule another stream, I'll let you know, and I'll post something in the community tab. I'll review the screen, make sure that technically it's running as well as it can be. I may go with a wireless lavalier mic next time if I can figure out how to get that working. And I'll see if I can set it up so I can easily monitor the chat on my computer as well. But in the meantime, I've had a great time. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next stream.